So now let's review some common problems for Fall-2. The first one is CSIS 0118 error, staff job classification FTE percentage for a staff member must be greater than or equal to 1%. So if you come across this error message, verify that your staff job classification FTE percentage for all of your staff members are greater than or equal to 1, including your employees that are on leave. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a few minutes, but just make sure that the FTE percentage is always greater than 1%. SDEM 0684F2, missing non-classroom based assignment or course section record. So this is another common problem that you may come across. So the solution here is that all certificated staff should have either a course record or have a non-classroom based assignment code in the staff assignment record. And this slide talks about reporting staff that are on leave versus those staff that are no longer employed. So staff that are on leave, they would need some information in CalPAS for Fall-2, right? So you want to report their staff demographics record like an active employee. Their staff assignment record will be required with a non-classroom assignment code of 6018. And you would also assign the appropriate state course code for the class. Report their regular designated FTE percentage when those staff were active, right? So you're no longer reporting 0 FTE for these staff. You have to submit the actual FTE for those staff when they were active in your LEA. Again, the CSIS 0118 will trigger if the FTE is less than 1%. So that's how you report your staff on leave. But staff that are no longer employed on Census Day, you report them differently. So you would submit their staff demographics records with an employment end date populated for them, but you would leave the effective end date blank. And also, you do not need to submit the staff assignment record. So another reminder here for staff years of service. There is a SDEM error for years in service. If there's a qualifying SAS in the academic year, you submit staff assignment, then the staff demographic record with an effective date in the current academic year is also required. And on this slide, we have the various teaching reporting scenarios. These are common ones. I'm not going to go over the details of it, but on the left side, you have all the different teaching scenarios, and then it provides you with some information on how to populate the job classification in the SAS records for these various teaching scenarios. And also, if a SAS non-classroom based job assignment code is required, then what should those codes be and how they should be populated. And if there are staff that are actually teaching, then how you should submit their course information. So very helpful slide to have as a reference.